Hey, welcome to another week of the Mom and Minnie Show with Shola and Iman. This week we're going to talk about a very serious topic, SIDS. SIDS is sudden infant death syndrome. It's basically when babies pass away while they're sleeping. It's really scary, and when I had Iman, it was something that I was always concerned about and always worried about, and it made me have many nights of not so good sleep because I kept waking up to check on her and see if she was breathing. Mamas, you know what I'm talking about. I had to bribe the kid. Yay. About 2,300 babies die from SIDS every year in the U.S. Most of the babies that are affected by SIDS are between the ages of 1 month and 4 months. After 4 months, the chance of your baby passing away from SIDS gets significantly lower. So I'm just going to show you all some easy sleep safety techniques that I use with Iman. Hopefully Iman will be a good assistant in demonstrating sleep safety techniques, right? Right, Mama? And just a few little tips that hopefully lower your chances of SIDS even more. Yeah. Okay, so this is our baby bassinet. We used this bassinet when Iman was first born. It is a Delta Children bassinet, and it actually was a gift from Al's mother. So say thank you, Mama. When your baby is first born, you can either choose to co-sleep with your baby, which is the baby sleeps with you in the bed from the jump, or you can choose to have your baby sleep separately in a crib or a bassinet. Bassinets are a really good option for younger babies because they're smaller space. I liked it because Iman had her own space where I could see her easily right next to the bed, but she also wasn't in the bed, so it wasn't any danger that Al or I would roll over onto her, because besides SIDS, that's another risk of sleeping with your baby, which is you or your partner could roll over onto your baby and not wake up, and your baby could suffocate, which is also a really scary thing. But I don't want to put y'all off co-sleeping with your baby, because co-sleeping can also be great. In all honesty, Iman didn't sleep in the bassinet for that long. She slept in there for a couple of weeks. Yeah, you did. She slept in this bassinet for a couple of weeks, but I was not getting good sleep because she was waking up like in 15-minute intervals. So she ended up co-sleeping with us in the bed, which I will talk about more in a second. But in the beginning, this bassinet was really good for my peace of mind because I was too scared to sleep with her in the bed in the beginning. And she also did like, well, now she likes it more, but she did like when she first was born that this bassinet also plays music. Iman has always loved music, so that was nice. I don't know if you can hear this, but it plays little lullabies, which is what she's playing with now. If you choose to have your baby sleep in a crib or bassinet, it is very important that you keep any extra bedding, like blankets and things like that, to a minimum. So my assistant will not lay down for our demonstration, but right now we are demonstrating to you the wrong way for your baby to be in the crib. So I know it's tempting to wrap your baby up in blankets and put them in the bassinet because babies get cold really, really easily, and the warmer they stay, the longer they'll probably stay asleep. So it is very tempting, trust me, I know. But this is a danger to babies. Having blankets and toys in the bassinet or pillows in the bassinet is a danger to babies. They could easily suffocate if the blanket was to get over their face and they couldn't move it, or if they were to roll over into the blanket, so it's not a good situation. The best way to have your baby in a crib or a bassinet is in a bassinet with only a firm mattress there. If there's a sheet over it, it should be a tight fitted sheet that cannot come up when the baby moves, and no blankets, no toys, no pillows, because you don't want anything for them to be able to roll into or get wrapped around their head or anything like that, right, Mooski? Yeah, no, it should be an empty bassinet just like this. And so if they get cold during the night, the best way is to just buy footy onesie pajamas with the long sleeves and the feet on them, and hopefully that will keep them warm at night, because you don't want to have anything loose in the bassinet. Another easy tip for trying to reduce the chances of SIDS is keeping the fan on at night. The air circulation helps the baby breathe. I always drove Al crazy when Iman was young because he does not like to sleep with the fan on. He likes a really warm room, and I was always making sure the fan was on at night because I'm like, I don't care, the air circulation has to be going in this room because I'm scared of SIDS. So yes, keeping the fan, you don't have to keep on a high setting because like I said, babies get cold pretty easily, but keeping the fan on a low setting just so the air in the room can be circulating and not a lot of hot still air in the room can definitely lower your chances of your baby getting SIDS. Another really easy thing that you can do to prevent your baby developing SIDS is let your baby sleep with a pacifier. One of the reasons that I was okay with giving her the pacifier first was because it has been shown that if a baby sleeps with a pacifier at night, the chances of SIDS lower. You have to be careful though. You have to make sure the pacifier is not attached to anything, like they have those pacifiers that are attached to toys. You don't want your baby sleeping with those. Or those pacifiers that are clipped onto them. While the clips can be very, very useful, you don't want your baby sleeping through the night with the clips because you don't want it to get wrapped around their neck or anything like that. Just a loose pacifier by itself, you give it to them, and if it falls out while they're sleeping, don't put it back. Give it to them while they're still awake and let them fall asleep with it. But if they're already asleep, don't give it to them after that. So like I said, after about a month or two of Iman sleeping in the bassinet, I made the decision to just bring her into the bed with us. Iman was not sleeping very well in the bassinet. She was waking up every 15 minutes or so, and that was not very easy on me, and she just didn't find the bassinet comfortable. It was too much of a shock to her system from the womb, I guess. So we realized that the times that she would sleep for the longest periods of time was when she was sleeping directly on my chest. So I just decided to do that. Co-sleeping can also be a great thing. Mothers normally have a sixth sense, you know, so when you have a baby, then you normally, even if you're a heavy sleeper, you're a light sleeper now, you wake up to your baby's every need, and I knew my sixth sense was strong because Iman could even breathe a little bit extra hard and I would be up like that. And also, I know myself as a sleeper, and when necessary, I can sleep very, very still. So I figured that it would be okay for her to sleep in the bed with me. So if you want to co-sleep, don't feel discouraged about doing it. Co-sleeping can be great, and we did it from the time that Iman was like 2.5 months, all the way up to now. She still sleeps with us. You just have to know yourself and be honest with what you think is safe or not for you and your baby. So Iman came into the bed with us, and she slept on my chest. I personally like that because if anything was wrong, it was easy for me to tell because she was sleeping right on my chest. Now y'all see why I film the videos while she's sleeping. So Yay and everybody else who was saying, oh, film it when she's awake. This is the reason. She slept directly on my chest. I thought it was great. If anything was wrong, she was right on my chest, so it was easy for me to realize it very quickly. And also because she literally stayed on my chest, I wasn't worried about Al rolling over on top of her. Because that man could sleep. He would not wake up. This man could slumber. But she was on my chest, so he wasn't rolling on top of me and her. All of this to say, be very mindful when your baby is asleep. No matter what you choose, whether you put them in a bassinet, whether you put them in a crib, whether you have them co-sleep with you, as if it's not already stressful enough to be a new mom, you also have to worry about them even when they're sleeping. There's so many things that could go wrong. So just do your research, make sure that you take necessary precautions, and if you do that, then you can know that you have a beautiful night of sleep ahead of you once they actually finally start to sleep through the night, knowing that they're safe. So if you like this crazy content, please like and subscribe. Check out the Mama and Minnie Show blog. Topics that don't get covered on our videos but are still pretty cool get covered on our blog. All of that will be linked below in the description box. So make sure you follow us on all of our socials, and we'll see you next week with some more from Mama and Minnie. Or maybe just Mama.